Hello everyone. Unlocked Xavier today. So the last section was Hero Cosmic, and I did something really questionable, bringing magic because I needed two mutant pieces. Ended up okay. As you will see, the good thing with this section is you don't need to 3-star it. It's the only section that you don't need to 3-star, and luckily so, because a team with magic was very difficult. Just magic only takes two pieces of mutant, and I had them laying around so I could go into it faster. Needed a lot of resets, probably in a few nodes, maybe like 20 or at least 10 in half the nodes. Magic was terrible, she was dying. I don't think I will use her, seeing how what she was even in a war defense, or worst case just be in a war defense with X-Men if we have too many, giving them drain. Even like the charges mechanic, there's no way she will survive to give charges to a Storm or to revive a Phoenix. She's terrible. I didn't do any force on her. Also brought Invisible Woman MCU. Invisible Woman MCU was a lot happier with. She did some damage. I had to bring her to 4 stars because I was stuck in a node and somewhere in the middle, and I wasn't getting any progress. They were also smart targeting, so there's a specific section in the node where they will be hitting your lowest percentage health. So they were always killing Magic and Invisible Woman, and I couldn't progress. So I called her more, and I brought her to 4 stars. That made her both do more damage. I can kill them a bit on time, a bit better on time with a lot of research, and if we crit and whatever, and also to survive. So other people like Quasar have some breathing rooms because they would kill both Magic immediately, then Invisible Woman, then Quasar, and a Lilander and Havoc were trying their best. They did amazing. Havoc has many uses in the game, even in Arena now. He's awesome, he was great. He was dying a little bit in the last node, he wasn't too helpful, but Lilander and Havoc were definitely the MVPs, and they will get in value after that. I think Havoc did better, especially with his pings. That's a very small synergy maybe that they have with Magic, that he pings when X-Men are being attacked, and she's an X-Men, so that was tiny bit helpful. He gives some drain to X-Men, but besides that, she was dying in all the nodes, but the boss, she was always dying without doing anything. Sad for her, but it allowed me to finish quicker. And I was even thinking, like, do I want to maybe wait for one more piece to bring Cable? Cable will definitely be more helpful just by the stats that he has, and he would pull off an ability with a Terminator Wind. But I said no. First of all, I'm finishing quicker. Secondly, I want to have mutant pieces to do, for example, Allman Logan quicker, or if they bring the new team that we've voted on at some point, with Azazel, I think is his name, that has a very cool design. Maybe those characters are gonna benefit more. So Cable will not really benefit too much anyways. I'm not gonna use him too much. If I'm gonna waste a character, do Magic. I spent some gold, but then I didn't have even to bring Xavier up, and then I did this orb a lot until I got like 20 million gold, so I could bring Xavier up. Quasar was awesome, has a lot of value afterwards. Many people that will go into it with a 7-star Quasar will find it easier. He was very strong. And not doing Odin and bringing Quasar and bringing Helverin the previous section allowed me to finish like maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe a month earlier, and doing some stupid characters like Stitcher on the previous section with Villain, and now Magic. Ended up working okay. I spent some hours doing it, spent resetting a lot. Lilander Havoc will definitely be the best character and will have some value afterwards. And Quasar is amazing, and I'm really happy I have him at G20. Visible Woman is MCU. I got some value out of her, especially if you have her at higher stars. If you can wait for Franklin, awesome. But I think you want to do both anyways to G20, so I was thinking more long term. So instead of doing Gladiator that I was originally planning for the previous section, I said no, I'm gonna bring Stitcher. I'm gonna finish quicker. It's a bit risky, but I'm gonna also bring a Fantastic Four member that I would do for Arena anyways for the last section, since it doesn't need a 3 stars to clear it. It was very difficult to even get the 1 star on all of them, but she was helpful, and I'm happy I have her there instead of bringing a character that I'm not gonna use at all afterwards, so I'm gonna get less value of even like doing someone like Howard the Duck or Groot. I wouldn't be so happy as bringing Invisible Woman. Magic was a complete waste, as I said. I don't recommend bringing this in. Magic was so bad. It was very time consuming. It felt like it couldn't be done. I had to call Invisible Woman for the 4th star. But besides like Magic, or if you supplement Magic with a better character like Odin, I think it's a lot easier. And yeah, the say is finally ended. I'm not sure about his size, so I know I have him as Fortifier on defense. I don't know if he will be Psyker or a Raider on offense. I'm kind of leaning Fortifier a bit, playing him today in Arena, even on offense in Arena, and I don't think I'm gonna use him in offense anywhere else. Besides that, I'm gonna want to give one more tip for a cheap team, because that's what I did here for Villain Cosmic. So here I did Helverin and Stitcher, and it wasn't too hard to have a video on it, so I saved some pieces that I would do on Odin, and I'm gonna bring Odin in a couple of weeks anyways. More I think it's more valuable to have Xavier unlocked than having a bit of a bigger Odin. And one more section that you can afford to slack off a lot more, because like City is very prescribed and Hero Global is very tricky because they clone your characters and you cannot bring so many of them because they will make it impossible for you to progress. I'm very happy I brought Lady Deathstrike. It was cheap. I'm happy I did Omega Red and Zombie Juggernaut, that I was afraid he wouldn't work, but he worked very nicely. Just in a node, if you go also with Saint Supreme, there's a node where she there is a blade and she will give him speed up, so you don't want to open with her ultimate, you want to open with a basic of her Snow blade, and then Juggernaut Zombie will lose his taunt and he won't die. But if I really want to go fast, I would consider Sabretooth. I know many people did him. He takes less pieces and it's manageable. I brought Nimrod. What is the value I'm getting of Nimrod? Very, very minimal. Even like her, I think she's 2 bio and 1 mystic. No, it's 3 bio. Not awesome. Not great, but she will get reworked and they will have a new character with them. Well, someone like Nimrod, I don't know how much value they have. Like I have him at G20. I'm not doing anything more anywhere by having him. So yeah, going economical was very, very nice for me. Unlocked Xavier faster, maybe even like a month faster by saving in many sections. Wasn't as fun. Prefer normal Dark Dimensions where you can chip away. Luckily here you don't need to 3-star it, because otherwise you're very limited in the characters that you want to bring. Good luck everyone that haven't had their Xavier yet. Hope you get him soon. Bye for now.